Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. MTG Box Analysis, continuing to make our way through our case of Duskmourn House of Horror collector booster boxes. So I've got 5 collector booster boxes here. We've already opened up one for Mystical on the channel. Mystical, those cards are on their way to you right now. Thank you so much for sponsoring that box. In this particular case, we're going to be opening up a box for a channel member, Andrew, who was kind enough to sponsor one of these boxes. So basically we've got box number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 will not count. We have a regular old die over here. I'll just roll it a few times so everybody knows it's not loaded. Not that I would do that, but you never know. Some people have conspiracies that they want to talk through. So whatever number I roll this time will be Andrew's box. Of course, we roll a 6, doesn't count. Rolling it again, we got ourselves a 2, which means that this will be Andrew's box, and we'll go ahead and put the others away. And in case anyone wanted to confirm the number, there it is, 91.2, 91.2, 91.2, 91.2, and finally 91.2. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and crack this box open for Andrew and see what kind of value we can find for him. Maybe there'll be something special in here. You never know. We might see ourselves our first fractured foil or textured foil. Maybe even something in Japanese print. Fingers crossed. Good luck, Andrew. Go ahead and put the prices of all the rares and mythics and any card valued over $1 on the screen. And at the end, we'll do the full MTG box analysis. So here we go. Pack number 1. And card number 1 is going to be a Spectral Snatcher. Following that, we're going to see ourselves a Bedhead Beastie. Then we're going to see a Grasping Longneck, followed by Fear of Immobility. But then we're going to see ourselves a Murder with Nowhere to Run. Then we're going to see the Inquisitive Glimmer with Savior of the Small and a Rootwise Survivor. Then we're going to see ourselves the Full Art Land. In this case, we got ourselves an island. Our first rare is going to be Marina Vendrell coming in from the main set. Directly behind that, we're going to see Suspend Sentence coming in from the Commander subset. Then we've got ourselves Valgavoth's Lair coming in the Paranormal Showcase frame. Very cool to see that. Does hold some value. And then we are going to see a Mythic. We're going to see Kato, Bane of Nightmares coming in the Borderless treatment. Very nice to see this. This card right now is valued over $10. And then we're going to see ourselves a Chainsaw coming in the foil Paranormal Showcase frame with Kato. Nice to see that coming through. And a Gremlin token in the back. All right, awesome. There we go. Pack number 1 down. Hopefully you enjoyed that pack, Andrew. We've got 11 more to go. May the value be on your side. All right, sliding into pack number 2, we got ourselves a Crackling Slasher. And then we're going to see ourselves a Living Phone with a Spine Seeker Centipede, Most Valuable Slayer. Then we're going to see ourselves a Bear Trap with Betrayer's Bargain. Then we're going to see a Split Skin Doll, Norin Swift Survivalist with a Veteran Survivor. Then we're going to see ourselves the Full Art Forest, followed by Winter Misanthropic Guide coming in as our main set rare. And then we're going to see ourselves a Persistent Constrictor coming in from the Commander subset in Extended Art. Then we've got ourselves a Demonic Council again in the Paranormal Showcase, with Nashi Searcher in the Dark coming in the Double Exposure Showcase frame. And then we've got ourselves Overlord of Baelmerk coming in the Japanese Showcase. Very nice to see this. This card right now, if I can find it on my sheet, is valued over $30 in non-foil. So hopefully in foil, it's valued even more. Awesome to see that. Then we got ourselves a Gremlin and a Glimmer. So we're going to go ahead and let's do this. Let's stack up the packs here. I want to make sure everything remains on camera. I'll slide the tokens off to the side. I don't think Andrew really cares about those. And let's just keep going. That is awesome to see the Overlord of Baelmerk coming in. All right, well, we got ourselves a Fear of the Dark, followed by Say Its Name. Then we're going to see Strangled Cemetery, followed by Clockwork Percussionist. Then we're going to see a Raucous Carnival with a Dashing Bloodsucker, with Threats Around Every Corner, Flood Pit's Drowner with a Violent Urge. Then we're going to see the Mountain this time around. And our first rare is going to be a Split Up coming in out of white. Then we're going to see ourselves a Seance board coming in from the Commander subset with a Grievous Wound coming in extended art. Very cool. Behind that, we're going to see ourselves Dissection Tools, another extended art card. And our final card is going to be Nashi, Searcher in the Dark. We just saw this in the last pack, but this time it's in the foil double exposure showcase frame with a Spirit and a Treasure token. I guess we'll put that right up there. I want to keep the Overlord omnipresent. You don't want to make an Overlord upset. All right, so we got ourselves Unable to Scream. With our first room of the box, we got a Moldering Gym and a Weight Room coming in as a common. Then we're going to see a Ragged Playmate with a Friendly Ghost. Then we got a Rampaging Soul Rager with a Withering Torment, again in the showcase frame. Then we're going to see a Shrewd Storyteller with a Shard Mage's Rescue, followed by Fear of Falling. Then we're going to see the Swamp. Then we've got ourselves the Swarm Weaver coming in as our main set rare. Does hold a little bit of value. Then we've got Convert to Slime coming in from the Commander subset, followed by an Unstoppable Slasher in the showcase frame, with a Marina Vendril coming in the double exposure. And our last card is going to be an Undead Sprinter coming in the, I forgot what these are called, like Mirror Monster, I think it might be what they're called. Very cool to see that coming in foil. And then we're going to see a Spirit and a Gremlin token. Going to put that one right there. All right, moving into our next pack. I must say, these packs do open much easier than Modern Horizon 3. So hooray for that. So we got ourselves Don't Make a Sound, followed by a Jump Scare. Then we're going to see ourselves Impossible Inferno with a Cult Healer. Then we've got Hands That Feeds, followed by a Smoky Lounge and a Misty Salon. Fear of Burning Alive with a Defiled Crypt and a Cadaver Lab. Then we're going to see a Shroud Stomper with the Plains, and now we have every single basic land. And then we're going to see ourselves a Demonic Council coming in as our main set rare. This rare is currently valued over $5. Awesome. And then we're going to see from the Commander subset a Borderless Rendmaw Cracking Nest coming in. Unfortunately, not a high-value mythic coming in from Commander, but another mythic for us. And directly behind that, we're going to see another Overlord. So we got Overlord of Boyle Biggles coming in the extended art treatment. Very nice. And then we've got ourselves a rare Silent Hall Creeper coming in standard borderless, with an unidentified hovership coming in foil paranormal showcase. How fitting, with a demon and a manifest token in the back. So we'll keep our two Overlords together, and then we'll just slide into our next pack. All right, so we got ourselves an Enter the Enigma, followed by a Derelict Addict and a Widow's Walk, a Creeping Peeper, a Terramorphic Expanse with a Rip Chain Razorkin, then Umbrella Abandoned Doll, an Insidious Fungus with Stay Hidden, Stay Silent, a Piggy Bank, and then we're going to see ourselves a Forest with our first Leyline of the box. We got ourselves Leyline of the Void coming in from the main set, followed by Demolisher Spawn coming in from the Commander subset. Then we're going to see ourselves a Chainsaw. This time it's non-foil paranormal. So we saw Chainsaw earlier, but it was in foil this time. And then now we're going to see ourselves an Enduring Innocence coming in extended art, with an Enduring Courage coming in extended art foil, with an Everywhere token and a Copy token. And I still think that token might hold some value. All right, so that was the halfway point of the box. We're moving into pack number 7. Hopefully the value in the upper left-hand corner of your screen is there for Andrew. Again, go ahead and drop Andrew a comment. Thank him for sponsoring this box. It's viewers like you that help me kind of fund the channel, so I appreciate everyone who watches, everyone who subscribes, and everyone who is a member, and anyone who sponsors a box. And you don't have to be a member to sponsor a box. So we got ourselves a Winter's Intervention with a Ticket Booth and a Tunnel of Hate. Yep, Tunnel of Hate. I thought it said Hope at first, but then I remembered it was red, so it's not going to say Hope. We got ourselves a Horrid Vigor with a Trapped in the Screen. Then we're going to see Fear of Lost Teeth with Break Down the Door, Coordinating Clobbering, Stay Hidden, Stay Silent, Orphans of the Wheat, and then we're going to see ourselves the Island. And our first rare is going to be an Entity Tracker coming in at a blue, followed by a Soaring Lightbringer coming in from the Commander subset with a split up. And then we're going to see ourselves an Enduring Curiosity in Extended Art. And then we're going to pick up an Unholy Annex and a Ritual Chamber as a, I believe this is going to be a borderless room card. Very nice to see that. And then we get ourselves a Shard and a Glimmer token. Awesome. Just reorganize my piles here. All right, moving into our next pack. I really want to see one of the fractured foils in person. Online, they just don't look that good, but I've seen a few videos. They do look okay on video. So we're going to get ourselves a Clammy Prowler with a Found Footage. Then we're going to see a Boiler Biggerl's Ripper with a Malevolent Chandelier, Acrobatic Cheerleader, Popular Egotist. Then we're going to see an Unnerving Grasp, followed by a Painter's Studio and a Defaced Gallery with a Lionheart Glimmer. And then we're going to see the Plains. And our rare is going to be a Leyline of Transformation, our second Leyline of the box. And then we're going to pick up Valgavoth, Hower of Souls, coming in from the Commander subset. Very cool to see this. This card is valued over $5. Valgavoth, obviously a new addition to Magic. All right, then we got Marvin, Murderous Mimic, coming in the Double Exposure Showcase. Very cool to see that. Does hold some value. Then we are going to see an Unholy Annex and a Ritual Chamber, this time non-foil borderless. And then we're going to pick up Marvin, Murderous Mimic again. Hopefully, Andrew, you're looking for Marvin because you just got 2 copies, 1 foil, 1 non-foil. Then we get an Insect and a Spider token. All right, we are down to 4 packs. This pack is going to start off with an Abandoned Campground. Then we're going to see the Clockwork Percussionist with Turn Inside Out, a Bleeding Woods. Then we got a Lakeside Shack, Paranormal Analyst with an Unwanted Remake, uncommon valued over $1, with a Growing Dread. Then we're going to see a Fear of Infinity with a Swamp. And our main set rare is going to be a Razorkin Needlehead. Behind that, we're going to see a Disorienting Choice coming in from the Commander subset. Then we've got ourselves an Omnivorous Flytrap coming in the Showcase frame with a Leyline of Transformation. I believe that's our first Leyline in Special Treatment. And behind that, we're going to see ourselves a Foil Showcase split up, followed by a Glimmer and a Spirit token. All right, we are down to 3 packs, 3 more chances to see something amazing. I mean, the Overlord of Baelmerk was pretty cool, but I always want more for my viewers. So here we go, Andrew. We've got ourselves a Weary Watchdog with a Piranha Fly, a Glimmer Light. Then we're going to see a Glassworks and Shattered Yard with a Manifest Dread. Then we're going to pick up a Bottomless Pool and a Locker Room with a Surgical Suite and a Hospital Room. Then we've got Drag to the Roots, Overgrown Zealot, followed by Plains. And our main set rare is going to be a Grievous Wound, not Womb. And then we're going to see Metamorphose Fanatic coming in from the Commander subset. This is the 1 Commander card valued over $10, and we just pulled it. Awesome to see that. Congratulations. Behind it, we're going to see Valgavoth's Onslaught coming in as another Showcase rare. Then we've got ourselves a Dollmaker Shop with a Porcelain Gallery coming in as a Mythic, is valued over $5. And behind that, we've got ourselves another Mythic here. We're going to see a Haunt Woods Shrieker coming in. Very cool to see that. This is going to be the Mirror Monster Borderless. I believe this is valued right at $5. I like the way these look, just the framing. Then we get a Toy and the Treasure in the back. All right, 2 packs to go. Still hoping for a Meat Hook Massacre. We haven't seen one of those out of this case yet, although we are only on box number 2. Got 2 more packs. Maybe it'll happen. So we've got a Cracked Skull with a Cryptid Inspector. Then we're going to see a Meat Locker and a Drowned Diner with a Daggermaw Megalodon, Bashful Beastie, Under the Skin, followed by Duskmourn's Domination, Oblivious Bookworm, Miasma Demon with Full Art Mountain, And our main set rare is going to be a Mythic Dollmaker Shop and Porcelain Gallery coming in. Very cool to see that in foil. Then we've got ourselves a Curator Beastie coming in from the Commander subset. Behind that, we're going to see ourselves Tyvar the Pummeler coming in the double exposure. Very cool to see that one. Nice mythic hit for us. Awesome. And directly behind that, we're going to see Kona Rescue Beastie coming in, also in that double exposure treatment. And then finally, we're going to see a Cursed Recording coming in the Paranormal Showcase frame with a copy and a treasure token. All right, final collector booster pack, and then we'll jump into the MTG box analysis and see how good Andrew did. All right, first up, we've got ourselves an Underwater Tunnel and a Slimy Aquarium, a Seized from Slumber, Hardened Escort with a Glimmer Burst. Then we're going to see a Flesh Burrower, Get Out, followed by Keys to the House. Then we've got an Irreverent Gremlin with a Haunted Screen. And then we're going to see ourselves a Swamp as our last full art basic land. We are going to pick up another Overlord. We got Overlord of the Flood Pits coming in as a mythic from the main set. Very cool to see that. Nice to see that in standard frame. Then we're going to pick up a Gleeful Arsonist coming in from the Commander subset. Following that, we got ourselves a Leyline of Hope. And then we've got Thornspire Verge. This is our first of the Verge series coming in this box. It's kind of surprising that it took that long to actually get one. But awesome. You got yourself a land. And then at the end, we've got ourselves an Enduring Vitality coming in as a rare extended art with a Horror and a Glimmer token in the back. All right, so I'll get it all sorted, organized, and here comes the MTG box analysis. Get early access to videos, download the analysis for every box open on the channel, and personally DM me, just like these fine people, all by becoming a member of the channel through YouTube or over at mtgboxanalysis.com. You'll find links in the description. Until next time, do something amazing.